Hi, and welcome to Nursery Rhymes in Modern Times, where we investigate the nursery rhymes of old and how they fit or do not into a modern or contemporary society. Today, we're going to be talking about how nursery rhymes, especially ones that are traditional in the English centric background, have a lot to do with religion. So, if we think about this from the context of why they were written in the first place, nursery rhymes, a lot of the time it was to communicate information in a way that was going to resonate with folks all over the land who may or may not be versed in reading and writing themselves. So, when you have songs, when you have repetition, as many of us will remember, it's a lot easier to retain information when it's in this format. So if you ever had a commercial jingle get stuck in your head, you know exactly what I mean. And that's precisely why these songs were made in the first place. Many of them, not all of them. But a lot of them also had some subversive messaging about religion. There's obviously a lot of conflict between religions in English history, and so a lot of that comes through in nursery rhymes. Three blind mice, goosey goosey gander, some more overt than others, but religion is kind of at the base of a lot of them. So as we're looking at contemporary society and how nursery rhymes are used today to help support the literacy skills of young children, is having songs that have a religious context a good or not a good idea? Even today in religions around the world, songs are used to communicate information, to help followers retain said information. So there's still a lot of that going on behind the walls of whatever religion it happens to be. So when we're talking about a more secular setting, like a story time at a library or in a classroom, is having these nursery rhymes that are based in religion or religious conflict a good or bad idea? One might argue that having a secular context is really important so that children from all sorts of religious backgrounds can come together in a way that is not conflicting with their home values. So if they have just a general agnostic kind of approach to nursery rhymes, so ones that don't have a tie to religion, that can be really beneficial to help connect people together. So when you are working with your kiddos, something to think about is where these nursery rhymes have come from, if they have any sort of connection to religion, and whether you think that that's a good idea for the community that you're serving. Obviously, every community is different. You may find yourself in a classroom where religion is regularly taught. You may find yourself in a classroom where that is not the case. But just remembering to cater to your kiddos in a way that is inclusive, in a way that is positive and supportive to no matter what their background might be. Sometimes that's hard to see when you are used to growing up with certain songs and rhymes yourself. So taking a step back and really evaluating that can be extra important. So I'd love to know what kind of songs you are using, how this fits into your teaching of kiddos, whether you do story time or if you're a teacher or if you're a caregiver. Please feel free to share in the comments below or reach out to me directly. My contact information is listed below this video as well. And please also remember to like, subscribe, and share with your friends to spread this message and to have more of a conversation about how nursery rhymes fit into our contemporary society. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.